Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this router table. Now, I've been working on this for a long time. I bought this plywood a while ago to start this project, and it's just been coming along slow. The weather's kind of nice, so I've been outside a lot, and I've also been very busy. But I've got some of it done. It's not complete yet, but it's pretty far, so I'm going to start taking you along on the steps on building this router table. Now this sits in the side of my Delta table saw, and this is a Delta 36-725 table saw, and this works really well. I've got some great features in here. It's got a lot of storage, and I can't wait to show you around. And I'm going to start by cutting the top and bottom pieces from this piece of plywood, and this will be a good test for the new outfeed table. Alright, and now I've set up the saw to cut this to a little over 27 inches, and I'm going to work my way down to fit in between the rails. Alright, and now I just kept messing with the fence until I got these pieces here to fit in between this back bar and that front bar over there. And now that I've got those to fit pretty snug so that they're not going to fall through, but not too tight that I can't get them in there. Now that I have that done, I can move on to the sides and the back. So I've got a top and a bottom here, and I'm just going to pick and choose which one is the best and put that on the top. Alright, and here you can see that I've removed the table, and that's so I could just test if those pieces fit, and they do, so now I can move on. Okay, so now what I've done is cut two pieces down to 25 inches square and one piece to 25 by 27 inches. Now later these are going to be cut down a little bit more. The two 25-inch square pieces are going to be cut down to about 2 foot square, and then I'm going to make the back out of that other piece. Alright, and now I've set the table saw up to make some dados in the top piece for the sides and the back to sit in. Right, so after making those dados and grooves, I just adjusted this until it was all square and everything fit right. And then I drilled 6 holes on the top, 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and I'm going to just try to screw this together real quick. Alright, and I finally have everything screwed together, and it's looking pretty good. So I put the router in there just to get a visual. This router is going to sit up a little ways, and I'm going to have a bottom drawer that pulls out here, and then I'm going to have side drawers, some small ones along here to hold router bits and other router accessories, and then down here will just be some bigger storage. And this seems like it's going to work pretty good, so I'm pretty happy. Right, and now I'm cutting this piece down for the shelf. And the shelf fits in here just beautifully, so I can go ahead and throw some screws in it. Right, and now I'm just cutting some uprights to separate the router cabinet from some of the drawers. Now I'm just cutting the verticals to length. Alright, and it's coming along pretty good. As you can see, I'm using those same 6-inch spacers that I use for this bottom section here for these verticals, and it actually looks pretty good. So that looks like a good size cabinet for the router. I am leaving it a little big, so in case I ever build a router lift, it can still fit in there. And it's looking pretty good, so I think I'm going to move on. Alright, and here I'm just drilling out the holes to mount this thing to the saw. And as you can see, I've got the body here of the router table mounted, and one last thing that I did that I didn't show you is I cut out this section in the back, and what this allows for is it allows me to grab the miter gauge, which is down here, and it also allows me to get access to the wheel to change the angle. Now this actually looks really good. It worked out really well. The only issue is I just need to sand away a little bit on the bottom of this piece of plywood here where it hits this post, because it just needs to go down about a 1/16 of an inch over in this corner, and it just won't allow it to do that with that there. So I just have to sand a little bit off there. But that's where I'm going to leave this video off, so I will see you in the next part, and we're just going to finish everything up.